If you like what you're hearing and seeing from the evolution of our content, make sure to smash that subscribe button. More subscribers means we can get better equipment and resources to continue expanding what we offer here for D&D content on this channel, and for those that tune in every week to hear the sometimes hilarious antics of our players, we greatly appreciate you. This session should be a doozy, so hold on tight, grab your snacks and drinks while you wait, and we will get started soon. From your favorite foul-mouthed DMs, Scold and Iosia, and Chris, who owns the channel, thanks for watching. Moving on to the recap. Last session on Dungeons and Dingleberries, the Yawning Portal campaign, our players battled at the Gulthias tree to take down Balak and his giant frog familiar, Sharwin, and Sir Bradford. But before they did that, Scold and I split the party. Scold took Kronk, Goel, Singblade, and Zeet into battle with the Horde, while I took Nohalar and Tal to investigate the room that they had just gained access to the session prior, Balak's study. Scold managed the players in a single round of combat against the horde of goblins and twig blights that was encroaching on them, while a loud, thunderous voice called from a twisted tree in the distance, demanding our players be brought to him alive. The players set themselves up to defend themselves for the course of pummeling through the horde. Zeet, taking a stance and holding his action, is ready to defend his squishy wizard friend Singblade. Singblade has already nearly died once in their encounter with Balsag, and Zeke doesn't want a replay of that. Gronk moves forward, hurling his javelin into the horde, skewering a couple of them into the dirt. Normally Gronk is all for communing with nature, but these creatures seem twisted or perverted from what their nature normally would be. Goel takes defensive maneuvers, positioning himself behind a shrub, firing his crossbow at the nearest goblin, hitting it in the shoulder so expertly the goblin falls to the floor instantly. Meanwhile, Nohalar and Tal search what they now know to be a study of sorts. Nohalar falls face first on his way in, and when he picks himself up off the ground, he notices the ambiance of the room laid out before them. Luminescent fungus hangs from the ceiling, lighting the room in a soft glow. A desk stands in the center of the room, the walls adorned with a rough set of shelves that tomes and scrolls are laid upon. Tal and Nohalar carefully and cautiously search the room, taking anything that looks of importance. They stumble upon an ancient book that has draconic writing scrawled on the cover. Nohalar almost opens it, but as he considers it, he remembers the past interactions with the draconic text here in the Citadel. This could either be really good or really bad. He then decides to have Zeet translate it before they open it. Tal manages to pocket 2 scrolls that may come in handy later, as well as a druidic tome that's filled with theories on life and death. Who does this book belong to? That would give them a clue of what may lie ahead. Once they're sure they've searched what's important, they notice a stillness outside the room and head to join their party. As they emerge from the room, they see the horde has now parted, allowing a direct path to the demented tree and the voice bellowing from it. The remaining party members exchange banter with who they now know as Balak. He stands at the foot of the tree with a tall, thin, blonde woman and what appears to be a knight or soldier of sorts. The party reluctantly approaches the tree, being followed closely by the horde as it closes in on the empty path behind them. Balak the Outcast, as he calls himself, is a druid fascinated by the powers that the Gulthias tree offers. He explains that he was shunned by the non-believers for daring to expand nature's grasp in ways they could not fathom. He monologues briefly after Singblade questions him in regards to the tree, asking things like, "How long have you been here, and what exactly are you doing to those creatures?" Balak dodges those questions, boasting how he is making breakthroughs down here, and our players would be perfect candidates to stand alongside his other supplicants. Our party, although they may act like a bunch of assholes sometimes, are incredibly organized now when it comes to combat. The dynamic of the characters allows them to quickly and efficiently deal with threats at this point, due to this campaign being a dungeon crawl and their interaction within the Citadel thus far. The quote-unquote boss they are dealing with in this particular initiative is a testament to that, and is also a stark insight for us to how we will have to manipulate these types of combat interactions going forward. As everyone rolls initiative, readying themselves for combat, Scold and myself rolled our baddies initiative, and it sucked, to put it bluntly. We were at a disadvantage from the literal jump, taking the later rounds of turn order, and our players honed in on that, which, in hindsight, made us both so proud to be their DMs. At the time, though, we were like, what in the actual fuck? Starting combat, Sharwin came out the gate first, hitting our squishy pervy wizard right in the face with Ray of Frost, hindering his movement for the next round of combat and dealing 6 damage to him. Gronk moves with precision, positioning himself between Balak and Sir Bradford. He deals a massive strike to Balak for 13 points of damage, and then deals another 8 points of damage to Sir Bradford, marking him as a target in the process by peeing on him. Balak's familiar, the giant frog, moves to stand beside Balak and attempts to swallow Gronk, but Gronk is in the zone, and he moves out of the way, dodging the giant slimy tongue that would drag him back to its mouth. Zeet moves out from the group and uses his fire breath to deal damage to Sharwin and the frog. He also uses his monk ability, Patient Defense. Singblade hurls a firebolt at Sharwin, slamming her directly in the chest. The twig blights and goblins who surround the fight decide not to encroach on what's occurring. They haven't seen Balak fall yet. Why would this time be any different? Tal has a newfound confidence with her infusions and uses arcane weapon on her spear to deal lightning damage to her foes. Her weapon illuminates and sizzles from the electricity running through it. She throws her spear and hits the giant frog, dealing 12 points of lightning damage, her spear returning to her hand after the damage is done. The frog writhes in pain and is now determined to eat someone as to satisfy himself for even participating. But before he can do so, Goel runs out from behind a nearby wall where he had obscured himself, swinging his battle axe in a loud wail as he runs toward his foe. The giant frog sustains 8 points of slashing damage as Goel's battle axe makes contact with his head. The frog is now sitting here thinking, he came to the wrong neighborhood. Sir Bradford, under the spell of the Gulthias tree in Balak, takes a swing at Gronk with his giant sword known as Shatterspike. He connects with Gronk but only manages to inflict a scratch on him, dealing 4 points of damage. Nohalar is out for blood in this fight. He casts Inflict Wounds on Sharwin, but even in her wounded state, she is readied and waiting. She dodges his attempt. Nohalar then casts Sanctuary on himself, which manages to be the most obnoxious thorn in the enemy's side, forcing them to make a wisdom saving throw each and every time they attempt to damage him. Balak, seeing what is happening to his precious creatures, casts Shillalog, imbuing his weapon with the powers of nature. He also heals his giant frog using Cure Wounds. His effort would prove fruitless, however. The next round of combat is where it gets silly. Sharwin again tries to defend herself, since our party members have isolated her from her battle party. She is literally surrounded on almost all sides. She damages several people with magic missile and uses Ray of Frost again on Zeet, slowing his movement and dealing 4 points of damage. Gronk deals an insane amount of damage to Balak on his turn using Savage Attack, landing 17 points of damage as he wails in rage. He then spits on Balak to mark him as a target. The frog finally manages to swallow someone, Goel being the unlucky player due to proximity. Mind you, Goel is in his tiger form, so the mental image is rather hilarious. A tiger stuck in the belly of a giant frog. Come on, that shit is funny. The frog bloated as hell with a foot sticking out every so often. You get it. It's hilarious. Zeet moves to attempt to deal the final blow to Sharwin, but 2 out of his 4 attacks miss. He still manages to deal 22 points of damage total in that round of combat. Singblade decides this turn, instead of using his magical abilities, to pull out his whip after belting out his blade song, and he knocks Sharwin backwards. She stumbles and takes a knee to steady herself. Tal joins the gangbang that is occurring around Sharwin and decides to smash her with her retractable spear, dealing 5 points of damage. Her douchebot attempts to attack Sharwin in defense of its creator, but misses. Goel, who is still in the belly of the frog, tries to escape his living prison, but instead the frog attempts to digest him. Sir Bradford swings at Gronk with his Shatterspike again. He almost manages to activate Shatterspike's special ability unbeknownst to our players, but again, they escape some harsh punishment thanks to the dice. Nohalar moves away from Sharwin, seeing that his party members have it, allowing her to take a swing at him, but she misses. Nohalar then casts Inflict Wounds on Balak, hitting him straight in the balls with it, dealing 22 points of necrotic damage, turning his balls to literal ash. Balak, now ballless, heals himself for 7 points and uses Poison Spray on Nohalar since he's standing behind him. The third and last round of combat, yes, 3 rounds of combat on a quote-unquote boss fight, Our players brought our big baddie to a swift end. Sharwin, in a last-ditch effort, tries to cast Sleep, but ends up knocking herself out in the process, allowing our players to be conscious, although prone. Gronk, once again, brings down his battle axe on Balak, dealing 12 points of damage. Gronk wipes one of his wounds and flings the sweat-mixed blood on Balak, yet again marking him as a target. The frog attempts to attack Nohalar, but in doing so, Goel seizes the opportunity of his mouth being open and escapes his gut. He slides out onto the ground covered in mucus and slime. Zeet finally recognizes Sharwin as one of the lost adventurers they were seeking, so instead of dealing a final blow, he non-lethally knocks her unconscious with a kick to her dome. Sing Blade does what all wizards do and casts Firebolt at Balak, but he misses this time. Tal is ready to seize this moment, with Balak weakened so significantly. She moves over to Balak, two-hands her spear, and stabs him right in the gut, ripping upwards toward his head. Her spear exits his neck, ripping him in half and falling to the floor. Balak has been defeated. As she deals the final blow, Sir Bradford goes limp, as if on standby. Now that the fight has ended, they investigate the Gulthias tree. Gronk and Tal taking an extra close look, they find a stake driven into the side of the tree. Twisted roots and vines grow over it. When pulled on, Sharwin and Sir Bradford writhe in pain. The players attempt to talk to the adventurers, but they say nothing and exhibit a glazed look on their faces. Nohalar hands Zeet the book he found in the study. Zeet inspects the book, flipping through the pages until he lands on page 2. A surge of cold magic washes over Zeet, knocking him over and draining out his last little bit of life. Zeet was actively dying until Nohalar stabilized him quickly. He kind of thought this is what would happen, and he was prepared. Hence him handing the book to Zeet and backing away quickly. The party then has the dilemma of how to deal with Sharwin and Sir Bradford. It's almost as if they are bound to the tree, but if they remove the stake, will it kill them? Will it exorcise the demons? This moral dilemma took more thought than the actual fight, damn it. While they were deciding what to do, they checked out all the items that were on each person. Gronk took the shatter spike from Sir Bradford, while another player took his plate mail and shield. They grabbed the ring off of Sharwin that had her signet on it. From Balak, they took the wand, a few potions, and some other small items. Gronk ultimately decides to rip the stake out, but Goel decides to hold him back. He's trying to unite the races, not kill them. He then contemplates what would be better. Being confined to this tree for all eternity, not really living or possibly dying, and at least getting some rest finally. He decides to move and allow Gronk to pull the stake out of the ground. Sharwin and Sir Bradford fall to the ground, withering and dying in the process. Our session ends with our players victorious in the Twilight Grove, defeating Balak, destroying the Gulthias tree so no more evil may leak from its roots, and solving a mystery of where our lost adventuring party had gone. Now they are faced with far worse moral dilemmas. What do they do with the baby white dragon that will now be returned to the kobolds? They'd have to go back and find it first, though. Our one and only Zeet works for an organization called the Order of the Platinum Scale, who are the antithesis of anything resembling the terrifying queen of the dragons, Tiamat. What will they choose to do? Kill the dragon, who may possibly be evil in the later, more destructive years of its life, or keep their word, returning the baby to the kobolds to fulfill the queen's request? Find out this week on Dungeons and Dingleberries. This week's session is titled No Longer Panicking at the Sunless Citadel. We have no idea how the session is going to go due to the fact that our players are steering the ship this session. It could be full of discussions or stripper poles. We never know with these guys. So hold on tight, grab your snacks and drinks, and get ready for this ridiculousness that's about to start shortly.
You're not knocked out for 4 hours. If I remember correctly, you're only knocked out for 1.
No. Over an
Yeah.
hour.
Was it 4 hours?
Yeah,
Oh,
Freya
no.
was one that was knocked out for an hour.
So let me see.
Did we make Tom Wallaby for an hour?
I think so.
I think so.
So the last session titles I wrote was Session 10, Why Are We Still Panicking at the Sunless Citadel? And Session 9 was Still Panicking at the Sunless Citadel. And then we have Session 14, Battle Against the Dark Demon Lord Murder King Lord Bishop Knight Convoso. So, you're welcome.
Alright, before he gets in here,
Okay, well, I'm gonna get changed real quick. You can unroll some order.
show me talking order.
Show me the money.
Go! Woo! Damn.
Just do it now, I guess.
I
Or
did.
we'll talk
I
anywhere.
did. I'm very happy.
I'm telling you, with my life.
Yeah, it's on there. Yeah, it's on there.
Oh, well, this one.
I was gonna say, you're gonna take my lead.
That landed.
That's on the fucking curve.
Yeah.
That's 1 point better than the last one.
It's actually 2 less. 6.
Uh,
But no, it landed in the crevice, so that's why it's like.
I haven't rolled yet.
What?
I said I haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
You know my real DM. You can't make me roll shit.
She's your DM, now roll!
I don't know what dice right now. I know where they're at.
you got your phone.
I refuse.
I'm gonna tell your boyfriend that hurts my feelings.
It hurt my feelings.
I was
So many conversations about this.
Are we missing one chair?
We are, sir.
We're missing.
Oh, hey, Core's here.
Unless he wants to stand.
Happy belated Corey.
Are we gonna go to that king party thing?
Yeah, Friday.
It's not till Friday.
Brady and I are gonna
What up, my guy? Oh, wow, wow.
Should I wear my PG Daddy shorts?
Oh, we do probably need to get you a chair, huh?
Yeah.
That might
Where
be
you wanna-
helpful.
where you wanna
I
crash
stole a
that?
chair.
I'd like to sit.
No. Definitely not.
Probably
Yeah, fun
sit
Jen.
next to Fredo.
Yep. I wanna sit next to Frank so I could annoy her.
Oh, I'm sure she'll love that.
You want a good touch? You still got color. I'm losing my color.
Oh no, there's definitely quite a few grays.
But not on one fucking side. That's so fucking. Everyone asks me, why do you dye your hair like that? Bitch, the way I dye half my fucking, like, just grab this one, just dip this, and then dye the next one. Like, the fuck?
You want to sit between them? I guess. Okay.
Fredo wants to sit next to Brady and annoy her.
Okay, that's fine.
That's normal.
It
Acceptable.
is normal. When you get settled,
Yes, sir.
Corey, you can
You're
roll
welcome.
hockey.
Do you need a cushion at all, or? Okay, that's fine. You say that now.
Yeah,
I do.
That's like meant to have like a dildo coming in the middle out of it, like it's fucking hollowed out.
More than likely, yes.
No Hlar and Gronk, please roll talking order.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Neither can I. It's an 8.
2. Starting off
Okay,
strong.
you and Chris have to roll off, please.
Oh shit! Fight.
Oh, that's on a 2, yeah.
On a 2.
12.
Oh no. 4. No, 1. Haha.
At least you wasted it now.
That's so true.
That's true.
What? Please roll talking order.
Look, I bought Ari a new little body. It's pink though. Right? It has her own little steps in it. Tina. Also, I got my new earrings coming in.
Put all your stuff over here. This whole over table here is going to
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
You
they're.
already know.
That's why these are just for like night wear.
Okay.
These are my.
Don't wear them in the shower.
Yeah, these are my everyday ones.
Then we'll definitely turn all the shit green.
I don't want the shit to be green.
We're not smoking that.
Donkey Kong 2!
We're not
Peaches, 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 peaches.
We're not smoking blue. Is that Alright. Now we're missing Zach. Oh, fucking damn it.
Never do nothing.
So same blade
Alright, so we're pretty much going to let you guys steer the session. Last session we left off with you guys killing Bullock and then subsequently killing Sherwin and Sir Bradford and stripping them of all of their shit.
Not all of their shit.
Yes, someone took the plate mail off Sir Bradford, the shield.
Not someone.
He did.
This guy. He's different.
Not much
Not
different.
someone. This guy.
But you guys get to tell us what you're doing. So,
Well, we didn't get that far.
no. So, you're up first in talking order.
We gotta look for my baby white dragon, guys.
What do you mean your baby white dragon?
You're right, our baby white dragon.
I thought that was Tall's baby white dragon. I'm pretty sure Big ZD takes no claim over that baby white dragon.
He does. You can't fight that cute little thing.
That cute little thing. Yeah.
Listen.
I'm in full agreement with this.
Right? You could raise him to be better than Meepo. I tell you what.
He goes, "Get the fuck out of here, hold on."
That's gonna be very difficult. Meepo was pretty good.
Don't be
And now when
smart,
Meepo turns to the dark side, we can have the dragon take care of him.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. We saw it.
I don't necessarily agree with your assessment of Meepo, but I definitely want to go see that dragon.
I'm batting 50, so I'm doing good.
Dong remembers Meepo very well, trust me. A little kobold youngling, you know, that just led us through the whole Sunless Citadel while we're panicking the whole time for at least 15 sessions.
It's 10 sessions, but yeah, close enough.
Whatever. We've been panicking for a while, and you know, at this point, I think I'm all panicked out.
I've been panicking for a while. What's it been? Like a couple days?
I didn't panic.
I feel like you're like in TV.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Well, you did go unconscious at one point.
Yeah, like,
so you did stop
maybe
panicking
part
at
of
some
it.
point for a short amount of
This
time.
is true.
Like,
I didn't take a nap. Like Tom did.
4 days, I'm gonna say.
You mean like
yeah,
Tom
I
is?
figured between three
Oh,
and
he
four.
is, yes.
Well, Tom isn't, but Big ZD is.
Tom Zeddy.
Tom Z.
Tom Zeddy.
So yeah, what are we doing?
I already said I
We know what you want to do. I'm waiting for the rest of everybody
that we
else.
go
Looking
look
for the
a
baby white dragon?
Yay!
So you're gonna go back the way you came?
Yes. Is he still sleeping? This dragon is big ass.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's still sleeping.
he's knocked out. For
So
4
whose
hours.
shoulder is it?
Who's got the biggest shoulders? Not, I said the guy in full plate.
Not I, so the guy who's dying because he only had 12 hit points. I got 20 now, but still.
I mean, everyone's dead here, so, you know, we could take a short rest. Or a long rest.
I can carry somebody.
I feel like long resting after boss fights is okay.
Oh, wrong one. Want the
This is what we're doing, the rest of the bobs.
Or what?
We're taking a long rest.
Okay.
So that means me and Sony are going to relax.
So that'll give him time enough to wake up.
Gross. Are you really?
Always. Every long rest, bro.
She looks she's like, gross. Are
Well,
you really?
by us taking a long rest,
my
we'll
God.
recover our hit points, our spell slots. It'll give him enough time to wake up.
It's true.
So, and we only need 4 hours for a long rest. So,
Does anybody want to do anything during the long rest?
My normal workout routine.
Your normal workout
Ow.
routine?
you can. We're going to be taking a long rest. So you can bring forth your owl and do your lovely artificer thing
Yeah,
that
do
Corey had
maintenance.
mentioned the last time we played over a month ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
And I cannot remember exactly what
that
it was.
specific thing was over a month ago.
Bust out your tattoo gun or something.
What, Kyle?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh,
don't you
yeah.
gotta do maintenance.
No, douchebot's right here.
Douchebot?
Douchebot didn't really.
He didn't take any
He
damage.
didn't take any damage.
Oh.
Douchebot's here.
No, I was wondering if she had to do any maintenance. Right?
No,
No.
he didn't take any damage.
No, but she does have one of her other artificer infusions to create her mechanical owl from Jason and the Argonauts.
Yeah, when you say that, look up what Chucky says when he's trying
That
to
one,
possess
she
the soul
needs
of a kid.
a gem worth 100 gold.
I thought she had one. Or
She
you had
gave me
one?
the
You gave her
amethyst
one.
one.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah, see? Now it's all coming together.
Now I remember.
We just had to remember.
Specifically remember this conversation now.
I remember.
Because you asked me how much the amethyst was, and I was like, it's a fucking expensive piece.
Yeah, because I had a bunch of gems that I just weren't worth what I needed.
No. I think they were all 25 or 50 gold. Something like that.
The brownies?
And what was your other infusion? The returning thing on your spear? Is that it?
That was that one? I can't remember what.
Oops. That is one. I don't remember if that's what
That's
she was using.
But she did use that for the boss fight, yeah.
Yeah, because I was like
Set timer for
the last
21
rest I was
minutes.
able to like cast everything or like activate everything, make everything except for the homunculus servant because I ran out of stuff.
Yeah. You should know 4 infusions and you can use 2 at a time.
Yeah.
I have no idea where that's stored on Roll20.
I don't know either.
I reset the timer. I set it for 21 when you walked.
Thanks. So what are you doing now?
Murdering.
We're gathering all the gen shit.
You already murdered everything.
So I need to murder its current owner.
That's
I'm
correct.
so sorry.
Everything.
Not everything, but.
So I guess we can go. Raise it. We can turn back into it.
That's at my house.
This person's using an onion wrap.
They do no good over there.
I know, I keep forgetting.
And I'm guessing you also got the other one? I don't know. Other 2 or only one?
You're looking at your infusions.
I'm still trying to just log into everything.
The one you just get started with? Yeah, that.
Okay. I didn't see it over there, so.
What do I hit to take a long rest? Fuck.
There's a button.
I'm
That says
trying to
long
find
rest.
it.
It's
on
on
the-
it's on that character sheet.
Yeah, it's on the core character sheet.
It's on the website and on the app.
It's stupid.
That is real dumb.
While Jen logs into her stuff, does anybody else want to do anything? Yeah, you're already looking at it. Anybody else want to do anything during the long rest?
I'm taking a nap. The
Long
first
rest
30
is-
minutes.
I have to sleep for 6 hours.
Tell me when I'm awake.
Can I grab his water pouch?
You want to pickpocket his
I'm just gonna casually walk over. I'm not gonna
his
pick
water
pocket.
style and just
Yeah.
pass the fuck out.
I'm gonna pour some water in your face to see if you'll wake up.
Do you wake up?
I don't know, do I?
I don't know, do you?
Oh.
There's nothing water in your face.
What, am I rolling to wake up?
Are you gonna wake up? That's what I'm leaving this up to you.
I don't know.
It's your fucking character. Would getting water dumped on your face wake you up?
I don't know.
I sleep like a corpse. That shit would not work on me. That would just piss me off when I throw something.
It had to be like super cold.
Here, roll to wake me up.
Okay.
Roll, wake 'em up.
Rolling to wake up. Top of this. Show me potato salad. Wait, what do I need to roll?
I don't know.
The fuck? Give me something to hit or miss.
Just roll a 20.
19.
Yeah, I wake up. How long into me being asleep was this?
I think 4 hours.
Did you do this at the 4-hour mark or?
Yeah, that's my
So,
question.
look.
Yes. Since no one else
So
is
you
doing
went to
anything.
sleep and then woke back up and got up and woke him up?
Yes. He looked like he was sleeping better than I was. No
And
one
any
sleeps better
spells
than
that
me.
you use, they would go back to what they were at. So like all your spell slots are refreshed.
So.
One
yeah.
second, I'm trying to remember how he sounds.
How what?
I'm trying to remember how he sounds.
British.
That doesn't help.
Yes, it does.
Do your other voice. Because your other voice was said to be almost like this voice.
What other voice?
Your other
There's southern.
He's not. No, he's not.
No, folk and Z are not the same.
So what are you looking for?
What? What's going on?
I guess I'm building
What
that thing.
is it? Have you been exercising for 4 hours?
I don't know. Exercises for my 2 hours.
Determine as much as experience
Well, what's happened?
Well, you almost died, so you took a nap. And while you left us doing all the hard work while you were napping, you went ahead and defeated all the creatures around nearby.
Yeah, I did that. I was awake for that.
No,
I
you
know.
were sleeping.
No.
Don't interrupt me, please. Now, on top of
So
that,
yeah, you would just
we
spend your
made
time
friends
tinkering
the
with
dragon
it
where you and
to
him had
create the
a
homunculus
great
servant, and
relationship,
you
and
do
now
get to
he
pick
told
his
us to come meet
appearance.
us. We had,
Inside
we're
chat.
playing
So,
hide and seek.
it does have a specific stat
Playing
block
hide and
that I
seek.
can pull up for you.
So we gotta go. So
Not
you-
very well.
So you're gonna believe me? Yes.
I don't know.
Because
Roll.
Just like your douche bot,
Why?
it uses your proficiency
Roll to
bonus
see if
for
you're gonna deceive me or
a lot
not.
of its stat blocks. So I can pull that up for you.
I
Pulled off two
wrote
19s
it all
in a row.
down.
I feel like I should
You're
fucking.
wasting.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I wrote.
Oh, I pulled three
wrote
19s in a row.
down.
I pulled three 19s in a row.
Like I have the one for the steel defender, and then I have.
Damn, I'm wasting all my good 19s.
You made friends with white dragons. Why?
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
Create one.
No, I
You
wasn't.
get to choose its appearance.
Oh, I wasn't.
You were petting me.
Yes.
No, I did. I would not have
Wasn't he
done that.
petting the white dragon? And
I think
making
he's
friends?
asleep.
Oh, I'm waking him up and
I
asking.
did. I had everything.
You saw him making friends with the white dragon, right?
I think everyone else is asleep, man.
Yeah.
No, he's working out.
Yeah, there it is.
He was working out for his 2 hours.
For 2 hours, and then he's passing the rest. So no, if you waited 4 hours to wake him up, everybody is sleeping except for probably.
Oh my
those
god. Fucking
So for
roll
a
20, why do you
saving
suck so
throw,
much?
These two are the only ones that
Plus your
sleep.
Good question,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
If it says
There's
PV,
a
Yeah,
fucking
this
pop
is
up in the lane.
Yeah,
There's no
it
way
was
to
just
close
like
it.
I already did. Like I'd added all that up to get
So you
whatever
hit
the
the-
number was.
I think
I
it's-
just have to do all that.
well,
again.
that's also going to change as you level up too.
Yeah,
So,
which
because
is
once
fine.
you
Then I
get
could
level
just.
That's weird.
Why did I see Lino?
Yeah, because then I could just
That's
bump
not a-
everything up by
that's-
whatever
Yeah.
those stats go up.
Yeah.
The proficiency
That
bonus
doesn't hurt my
or
feelings like that.
dexterity. or
Alright,
whatever
cool. So
Goes up.
we're awake.
So he's
Jesus fucking
convinced
Christ,
you
dude.
that.
Do you see like that? Those three?
I can,
Yeah, I get
yes,
it, because
but
as you saw by
there's
the
a
roll.
fucking pop up over them. I can't do anything with them.
Let me punch
So stupid.
What's new?
Oh, it's because they're, like I said, they were updating a bunch of shit in there. Because if you look at the character sheet, it's slightly different too. Super annoyed about it.
Really?
Yeah.
It doesn't look different on PC. It doesn't look different for me.
On my end,
Maybe I didn't
on
update
my
it.
end,
It
it
won't
looks
go away.
different.
Maybe I didn't update
Okay,
it.
well, I can't long rest
I
on
mean,
this.
it's automatic because it's a browser, right? Yeah. I don't
can
know.
you long rest B2?
Yeah.
It looks the same
Okay.
for me.
Because it's a pain in the ass, and the app don't let me long rest. I don't know where it's at.
Where do I do long
It
rest?
apparently
Exactly.
isn't in the app.
That's what I was finding out.
I have a button right here for it.
You're
Yes.
not on the
You're
app.
also
You're on the
It's on
computer.
the website.
Duh.
Novalar. Everybody get a long
Duh.
rest.
Yeah, you're right.
Everybody in this bitch getting a long rest.
I got a well rested.
You're so
long
gross.
rest.
I have the button, but it doesn't work.
Pervert.
It's not pervert. She loves it. She loves it when my great
It didn't work
granddaddy
first
did
night,
it.
I still do the pervert.
She loves it when I did it.
It
Your
only gives you
initiative's a
back
plus
half
one?
of them, half of the spent ones.
Oh,
Are
well,
you?
then.
No,
Yeah.
Noble are.
Oh,
Your
Noble.
initiative's a plus one?
Yeah. No, because
Oh,
my dex
yeah,
is
so
plus
it's
one.
not good.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean ew? Why?
I thought it was
My cleric? No. Fuck, I need dex for. Fucking need dex. Dex is useless. You know what I excel at? Having people make a wisdom constitution. A wisdom saving throw against
Yeah,
me.
fuck
that
you.
one.
I'm gonna find the antithesis for that. I'm gonna find it. My cards.
Okay, cool. Can you also make a wisdom saving throw for me?
No, fuck you.
Having a +6 wisdom.
Alright, Jen, you got your stuff figured out? What you doing?
Just me reminding you.
Homunculus servant.
Yeah.
What's it look like?
Got, what was it? The owl.
The owl from Jason and the Argonauts.
Yeah. It's a steampunk owl. A shitty, very, very awesome, stop motion animated steampunk owl.
But,
He doesn't fly very well, but he makes a great brick.
and he talks a bunch of shit.
Flying.
Also,
So
yes.
Harry Hamlin before he was on Hollywood.
He has nothing to say except obscure references that almost no one understands.
Like the one I just made.
Another race has joined our party. I love it.
Yeah.
You're asleep.
Unite the races.
He sensed it. It woke him up.
And every now and again, you just hear him playing,
Yeah.
what is it, the Deer in Grey and Sad Girl music all day long.
Yeah. But sometimes if he
Contemplating
hears
his
Roxanne,
existence.
he'll sing.
Put on the
Yeah, my homunculus servant.
You knew the second one was coming. So why did you start saying it?
Shut the fuck up. She built her homunculus servant.
She has two friends now?
Yeah. She ran around with an owl and douchebot.
Douchebots, how are you today? So what are they doing during long rest? They're just robots, right? So
Yeah.
I am
Chilling.
Bender. Please insert burger.
None of us
Do you do
sleep,
anything on
that's
your
why
long
we get
rest?
along.
Resting.
You only need 4 hours technically. Do you
Yeah.
do anything for the other 4?
Resting the additional 4.
Just all the sleep for you?
I haven't gotten that far yet, so. Oh wait, I can remove the Tome of Draconic bullshit off my sheet now. I gave it to Tom.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, Big ZD.
Yeah, we pulled it up and killed him.
Well, that's why he read it. I can't read Draconic.
Alright, so you guys long rested. As you guys are waking up, you notice that Tal over here now has a metallic owl.
Who's that? Who's that?
My dog.
where'd that thing come from?
Do we eat him?
A new race. Yes, unite the races. I love it. I love it.
Alright, so now we're heading back the way we came.
Yes, to search for the dragon.
That's a pretty far ways back.
We have time.
You do?
Who saw the dragon last?
Well, how else is there to
I did.
anyway that you can go back?
Did you?
And to go back?
I mean, there's no way to go forward. So the only way to go is backwards.
Oh, can we stop by that room and steal that jewel that I saw when worked on earlier?
There was a jewel.
Yeah.
Where?
I'm trying to sneak in and I busted my ass.
Whose fault is that?
That's why I'm asking if you want to go as a group. It was a pretty jewel. It can
You
sell.
guys can discuss that among yourselves.
That's what we're doing. Are we gonna go back and just maybe rob those guys?
Why would we rob someone?
It's your idea.
No, it's not. It's your idea. You just said it out loud.
You gave me the idea after I woke you up.
Yes, I did not say that.
Stingblade, shut up. Say what you really feel.
We should go back and rob those guys.
And again, why should we rob someone?
Again, you had a great idea. So,
Kill the dragon?
No. Why would we do that?
Because it's evil.
How do you know it's evil?
How do you know it's not?
I had a dream.
What
I had a dream that you were petting this white dragon.
Well, let's go find it and see what I can pet.
If you kill the dragon, Meeple's dying.
Why would you
Sorry,
kill an
Lord, that's
innocent
on
like
you.
Meepo?
Yes.
Haven't you just heard him talking about robbing the innocents?
Well, yeah, exactly. That's why I'm questioning why he wants to be so horrible all of a sudden.
Alright, we're not robbing and we're not killing anyone. Let's
Oh,
just
good,
go
so
find
we're
this
not killing
baby
the dragon.
dragon.
Unless it's evil.
Well, it's probably not evil. It's a baby.
How do you know that?
I mean, we might kill people.
And we should go see.
Never say never.
Alright. So as you guys are walking back, you notice that there is everything is so still now. Whereas everything looked like it was moving before, even if only slightly in the background, now everything is super still. Like, everything's just stopped.
Are those mushrooms still glowing?
Yeah, I mean, it's still the
Are the
same,
skeletons still there too?
still the same environment, but the skeletons have stopped and dropped to the floor. Like, everything that was moving before has stopped.
Seems like.
So fuck, who's taking care of the mushrooms now? The skeleton people aren't there.
We better eat them then.
I saw my great Aunt Lippy eat one of those.
Great Aunt Lippy.
She didn't shit right for a week.
It seems like when we pulled that stake out, it stopped all the magic flowing.
Just a steak.
Place, right? No?
It seems like it.
Was I awake when they pulled out the stake? Yeah, that right.
I don't think so. So
I think you were down.
I was
And we
down.
had to
when they
kept
start
telling
talking
you.
about it, are you gonna question them?
Is everything just dead?
No, I
I
don't
don't know
think
about
everything.
Jed. It
is
might be
dead.
sleeping.
Permanently.
See, the tree had this weird stake in it, and when we
Medium
pulled
rare.
it out, I mean, things happened.
It was also
Like-
fast.
Yeah.
I do remember him saying like how they were already more than dead or something, right? When he was talking to us.
Desiccated.
Because I remember he said something about the people he had with him, how they weren't,
They're supplicants to the tree.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it was in the recap. Did you listen to it?
Nope.
Useless.
Too far away.
Why do we even do this?
So you guys can write a book afterwards.
That you cannot read?
That you cannot read?
Oh, we all know I'm not gonna read it, but I'm not gonna stop y'all's dream. I'm hyping that shit up. Y'all my people. Fucking do it. I'm not gonna read it, but I'm gonna shit.
There wasn't any way to save him at all, you think?
I don't think so. We tried. We slapped them around a little bit, but
Oh, I get an interview.
they weren't snapping out of it.
Hmm.
And then by the time the steak was out, they were gone, and, well,
We probably could have saved them, but you decided to take a nap instead of helping us figure it
Can I
out.
try some more
So they're
peaches?
dead now, and we must move on.
Teach me.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm alone.
I totally decided to take a nap,
Right?
yes.
you did.
Did
It
you?
said it in the book. Take a nap. Go to
Oh,
sleep, go to
that's
sleep,
really
go to
good.
motherfucking sleep.
Better to get one of those now.
And so it begins. Talking to you.
But,
Actually, you're right. It's probably your 8th one of the day.
don't worry about it. Veronica smells all of them.
How she asked to move from you.
No.
Oh my god.
absolutely disgusting.
She's really sick. Dude, I'm in the middle of a cell.
I almost feel pity for her. So as you guys walk back into the cross-shaped room where you guys met the bugbear, you notice the bugbear is still there. She's still moving.
Bugbear?
Yeah, the bugbear.
So
That was
she
helping us.
wasn't
The one that
controlled.
helped you guys run from the hunter.
What was her name?
Oh, okay, yeah, she's cool.
Bugbear.
Was it just Bugbear?
No, she didn't.
Yeah, man.
I don't remember what the fuck it is, but she had a name.
We'll call her Tanya. Sharkeisha.
There's no, yeah, she has a name. There's a name in the book.
Sharkeisha.
Cool. Hey, lady with the C-section scars, no kids. What are you still doing?
I'm so done with you.
I am not
Did you say,
Skipping
did I hear you
completely
said
over
the
your
C-section and no C-section mark and no kids?
Do I also, Brandy, do I still have a charisma advantages? Or has it been more than 24 hours?
Go back to the note. Room 48. That helps, actually, on the DM notes.
Question.
What?
Do I still have my charisma advantage? Has it been more than 24 hours since then?
Died.
So?
No.
It said it lasted 24 hours. Didn't say it goes away when I die.
Yeah. You are knocked unconscious or actively dying, it goes away.
I didn't know that. It just said 24 hours. It's not like the statue gave me instructions.
Well, congratulations. You wasted it.
Alright, so we got moved
Did I?
all the way back over
Did you?
here.
Yes,
Alright.
you did.
Zach wasted.
Did not.
We went straight through.
I'm not the one who read the book.
Yeah, this is,
20 minutes.
This is where.
Take off the other?
Yeah.
Just put on top of the stove.
Yes.
I see you. What do you mean playing dragon
So what are you saying?
What do you
Nasty?
mean, pretty lady?
I said what I said. I don't remember her name.
Repeat it. I don't want it word for word.
And you want it word for word?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me. You didn't give her. It's fine.
Okay. So you guys didn't ask for a name at that point.
Hey, you with the C-section scar, no kids.
Not putting that in the fucking notes. Say something else. Fuck you.
Hey, yes,
Don's
C-section
about to
lady.
Spit out his whole fucking drink.
How do y'all know what a C-section is?
Exactly, so fuck you. Say something else.
C-section lady?
Yeah, C-section lady.
I'm a cleric.
Okay, what's that got to do with anything?
I don't know.
Who
These
says
people
that?
who have C-sections at this point, they probably die.
Yeah? What do you mean?
Unless
That's
they
what
have
clerics are
access
for.
to-
I
yeah.
would like to tell you what you
They have better healing than our actual world.
You're
That
confused.
fact.
They can
No.
actually, they can
Hey,
bring people
I
back
see
from the
your-
dead. I think they have better healing.
I see you look fine.
Yeah, C-section lady.
I'm so done.
I'm not putting that as a lady.
So C-section lady.
No!
Hey, lady with no kids.
Also known as a C-section.
Shut up, Tom.
What do you want to ask her for the love of fuck?
We haven't gotten that far yet.
Trying
We're
to get us there!
We're trying
working on it.
We're trying to establish a name.
But Grump can't stop laughing over here, so it's hilarious.
Y'all are being
If I
fucking.
let you guys handle it, we'll be calling it C-section the rest of the fucking session. So can we move
I
to
need-
the next
do I
part?
need to
Thank
rename
you.
this
C-sec.
C-section at the Sunless Citadel.
Dingleberries. C-session.
Yeah, C-section of the
15.
Sunless Citadel.
C-session 15.
I'm done.
No longer panicking
No,
at the
C-split.
Sunless
Can
Citadel.
you interject? I tried.
Where's
Fred?
I can see his head.
He's back there behind the cabinet.
He's looking at me. He wants to talk. It's kind of close. It's kind of close.
Before Fred has a heart attack.
Another race, yes! No. Too much.
So can we get there now? Don't repeat the intro, or I'm just gonna throw something at you.
Hey, lady!
Thanks.
What's your name?
I'm gonna do that if you fucking ask me. I'm gonna fucking
Fuck you, Tony!
What's your name?
Ezekiel!
Fuck you, Ezekiel!
Here you go.
Jenny, what's funny?
I gave her a lighter.
Hmm?
I don't think it worked.
Okay, what's the second part of your question? You said, hey lady, what's the question?
What's your name? That's exactly where I was going with
I hate
it.
you so much.
Does it start with the C?
I swear to God, if it does change it, I swear to
C+.
God.
I will punch you right in the face, Tom.
Would it be better instead of C-section, I call it cesarean?
No,
Okay.
nothing makes it better.
Is that her name, Cesarion?
Can that be your name?
No!
You don't have a name for her.
I hate you.
We came up with a name.
I'm done. You're fired.
I've been fired twice in one day!
Oh, sweet, I just caught up, I think.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You got fired?
She fired me twice today.
Yeah, she
That's
fired
the
me.
second
She
time.
already fired me
Twice.
once. I'm almost caught up to Zach.
She fired me today because we saw the license plate that said ARG on it and had a little pirate sticker. And I asked her, like, you know what a pirate's favorite letter is? And she's like, R? And I was like, no, it's the C.
It's the C.
C-section.
Oh my God. God damn it.
This is why we don't get anywhere.
This is why you don't get anywhere.
I never watched your
Well, you
You
know.
can interview your
Corey, we're sorry that we
never.
dragged you into this.
We'll be okay.
We're not, we're not.
Sorry, not sorry.
Chris, you asked for this.
I did. I did.
Unite the races! All of them. Every one of them, even if they do have a
Hey, yo, this
C-section.
is common
So what's her name?
I'm getting there. Fuck off.
So look at this pic. Look at you.
Hey, getting there, fuck off. I noticed that you're still alive.
Tommy!
Well, everything else we passed by.
Thomas.
It's just, it seems so
Theodora.
quiet right now.
Theodora.
Yeah.
So I think Goel had something to say.
What? I'm being interrupted by assholes.
Hey Theodora. Hey Theodora, you remember us? You remember us?
Yes. What happened with the hunter?
I think we killed him.
Oh, he dead.
Yeah,
he
he
dead.
dead.
What's wrong? I tell you, he dead.
Why are
Think,
you still moving?
It's like you dead.
I didn't submit to that stupid tree.
Oh, see, that makes sense. That makes sense. What
So
do you
you-
mean? What do you mean by submit?
Yes.
Didn't you see those guys?
Unfortunately.
Did you get to see the process of what happens when they submit?
No. I didn't stick around for any of that. I just went back to farming.
Are you gonna take care of all the mushrooms?
I
Yeah,
mean, it's a big area, but if I can manage to wake some of the goblins back up, I might be able to do it.
The goblins are sleeping?
Yeah, everything just kind of fell.
Oh.
I don't know what you guys did, but
Well, there was a steak, and there was a tree.
It was good. I loved it. I put some sauce on it. It was so good.
I guess he did. I don't
I
know.
can't take it seriously.
How dumb is your character?
He's not that dumb. That's why I'm like, I can't take it seriously. What were you asking? I got interrupted by his comment about juicy steaks.
Not mine this time. Don't look at
Well,
it.
there was a juicy steak. I guess Goel ate it, and then the steak ate him. It was a green steak. We were looking for the white dragon.
She's like half cocking her head, like trying to figure out like what the hell he's talking about. And then she's like, "Oh, that's a backup where you guys came from." Pretty sure they had it stuffed in a room up there somewhere.
Do you know which room?
No, you'd have to ask Reynolds.
Can you point on this very detailed map that I do have in my hand that we've been drawing as we've been going through the Sunless Citadel, panicking the whole way? Roundabout where this room would be?
You're gonna have to climb back up.
and find ground up here.
Yeah.
Wait, climb back up as in the vine pit?
Yeah, we came down.
Hey, what's through that door? And I point at one of the doors that don't have anything.
She tells you it's another arbitorium. It's like full of trees and mushrooms and stuff. It had skeletons, like tending to
Fake
it.
tending to it.
Yeah,
And what about the other door?
same thing.
Okay.
Wait, did the other goblins that, passed out when we pulled the did they submit? Yeah, they may not, how's this phrase?
So what happens when like the tree dies?
I don't know.
What happens to those that submitted?
I've never contemplated it.
Alright, well I guess we about to find out.
Yes, you may, they may be sleeping very hard now. You may want to just take some. Well, we're off.
Theodore, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Oh, I wish it were under better circumstances.
Was the C-section that bad?
Oh my god.
You're done.
You're
Bring it up
fired
again and I'll hit you with this book.
Bam.
That was an if and then statement. You have been warned.
She didn't say if and when.
Alright, so you guys are going back through the tiny door into the corridor with all those other doors.
Yeah.
So one of these doors is gonna have my jewel.
Yeah.
If I'm correct, can I see the doors? I think it's
You guys have already been through.
one choices, right?
Yeah.
And we came in from this side?
You came in from right here.
No, but I'm saying like we came in when we first came in.
When you first came in, you came in through here.
Okay, then I want to check that one because that's the one that I went up there.
Oh, he wants to go back to the jewel with the
Yeah,
goblins that were experimenting on the rat.
Yeah. So as you walk up to that door and you walk into it, you see that there's a big pit with a bunch of fruit in the middle of it, and the two goblins that were stomping the fruit, walking in circles, are knocked out, sitting on the side.
Are they knocked out or dead?
They're on the ground past
Anybody want
out.
fruit?
Can I walk up to one and investigate it?
Sure.
I'm gonna check their pulse.
Alright, then I
It'll be a medicine check.
Medicine check.
then I go to the next one.
Pull up our sheet.
While they're he's doing that, I'm gonna go straight to the next one.
This one?
Yes.
Medicine.
That one, as you walk in, is full of cots.
Oh, that's a +0. That's so
Okay.
wonderful.
I'm gonna go to the other one.
Alright.
There was no
So,
cops.
are they still alive? Are they still alive?
No.
Are they?
So you're going this one now?
Yeah. I was gonna okay, gotcha. I'll go to that one.
Rolled an 8.
An 8?
They're still alive.
You don't feel a pulse.
Guys, I think they're dead, man. Can't unite this race. On to the next one.
Well, you technically speaking, he is united up in or down there, wherever you went.
So as you walk into this room, you notice that there are two goblins against the wall here, slumped down. The one that was on the table is also slumped and dead, and the crystal in the corner is no longer glowing.
Does anybody still got that steak?
I think it's in the next room over.
You can go put it back in the fridge.
Is Jules something I can stuff inside something?
No?
It's a big ass jewel, like
I mean, if everyone's
like
dead,
sitting on a table. It's probably
and we put it back and they come back,
It's big.
what would they be?
I'm gonna have to carry them. Kind of.
You're gonna carry that?
Is it that heavy?
Yeah.
How big is it?
Hey, big boy, you want to carry this jewel? You can sell it for awesomeness. It used to be glowing. It's not glowing anymore though. I'm just gonna
Not
tell you right
glowing.
now.
What does this jewel look like?
It was a giant purple jewel that was glowing.
How when you say giant, how big is giant?
Like
One of those tentacle
it's
dildos.
fucking
Is this
big.
the dark crystal big?
Yes, it's huge. What do you think he's trying to bucket? I'm curious how this is gonna go down. So I'm just like along for the fucking
just make
ride.
sure. Just make
Let's see-
sure.
let's see
When you
what's
say
up.
dark crystal big, are we talking from the perspective of the
Let's see what
Skeksis or from the little?
Oh my god, enough.
Because that's a big crystal.
It's a big crystal.
Yeah, that's a big crystal.
So we can't
And
sell
yes,
it.
it would be heavy.
Okay.
It would be a little
Okay.
difficult to
So,
carry.
I take my common clothes, I take my shorts, my common shorts,
Okay.
and I stick it in my common shorts, and then I take let's say about 10 feet of my rope, alright,
Okay.
and I tie to each end of the belt loop, like belt loops on my shorts.
I see what he's doing. He's
I
making
see what you're trying to do here.
That's super
Question
smart.
is, will this fabric
It
be
is
strong?
pretty smart, but I don't know if belt loops would hold up pulling on that.
Why not just tie it straight to your back?
Well, I'm saying like I put it in the shorts and like
I know.
I'm using it to drag.
But
and
if-
he's saying that the belt loops might rip.
Yeah,
From
that's
dragging.
basically what I'm saying. From it dragging, and not only that, but depending on the type of fabric it is, you're not going to be able to drag it far. If it's that heavy, the rub on the actual fabric.
Okay, I got you one better. Hold on, I got you one better.
I like where
I
you're going
got
with
you
it,
one
though.
better.
I got you
Who's
one
the more?
better. Well, let me find my scroll bar so I can go back up here. I think I have a shield. Does anybody have a shield they're not using?
That's not a bad idea.
I know this man called Katya.
No, you
He's
don't.
using that shield, buddy.
To my knowledge, he gave it up, but you know. Yeah.
No, he's got a new one. He's using it.
I have this extra shield.
Yeah.
You don't know that. Stop talking about that other character. Anyway.
That we pulled off,
Who's snapping?
Awesome.
I don't know, sir, whatever. His
If I wanted
Facebook.
to like investigate
So,
what type of crystal this is, what would that
I
be?
use his shield and I tie
think I would be
tie
the
the
best person
rope.
for
I
that.
mean,
Why don't we-
personally, if you want to investigate it, I would have Jen do it, because I'm pretty sure one of her proficiencies is gems.
Hell yeah.
There you go, Jen.
We could also just break it up into smaller
I was
pieces.
thinking about that
This
too.
is also true.
But I mean, do you think we might need it whole? Because it was glowing at one point. Whole.
I'd much rather figure out what it is first before we break it, just in case it releases the dark souls of the evil.
Fair, I guess.
Okay. So smack
It's
us.
still a smash it.
Yes. Yes.
Can I cast light on this gem
Sure.
and turn it into a disco ball?
Okay.
Does it have to make a wisdom
This is
saving
how
throw?
this is gonna go
Doesn't
tonight.
have to be that, it's just like,
Not this time.
like I said,
Oh,
it
it's the
could be
moonlight
sugar
one, right?
poles, or it could be like
No,
actual
it's not moonlight.
legit
It's actual-
discussion.
The cantrip light. So, because I'm a Twilight player. So,
So it's a twilight light.
yeah. It's violet.
So it
Usually
sparkles in the
light
sun, right?
When he casts any kind of light.
No, it sparkles in the sun like a
That
vampire.
was very good in there.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I already ate a corner of it. It was pretty
Oh,
good.
she right in the face.
She will. She's got a mean left hook.
I will help her.
You think it's the right, but it's the left.
Okay, but we've all had our
left,
season
not the
full.
right.
I mean, yes.
So
I think he's the only one who hasn't had any of her sweets.
Possibly. Yeah.
So does anyone want to check out this crystal before we start?
I haven't had
Before
it.
we take it with us, we break it, any stuff like that. Does anyone
I
want
could
to?
do detect magic, but we know that it's magic, so it's not even worth it.
Is it even magic anymore? Maybe it also it's magic.
I'm making it glow.
Maybe.
Oh wow! Yay! Good job. Does anyone want to
Was
investigate
it on a shrine or something?
I'll investigate it.
It was. So it might have some important value for us in the future.
Tall wants to
It
investigate.
doesn't hurt us to just drag it
Fantastic. Well done,
along
baby.
with us.
Plus.
Or we could upset somebody by taking it.
Maybe.
Which will bring us action.
Action! Hoorah! And we can unite the races.
And then you can unite the fucking races. Exactly.
Unite the fucking races!
We
Damn
could
it!
Well, because you are
Done great
proficient
job
with it.
uniting races. And have
Well, that's what's already here because it's bubbled
Okay,
in.
you got
You're
it.
adding in your intelligence, which is +4, and because it's bubbled in, you're already adding in proficiency to get the +6. Yes,
So
exactly.
you got a 17?
Yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
Also, yes.
So she can make them jump smaller.
It's nothing like smoking fools while you high.
If you can make it Sony size, you get
No.
stuff in there and we get going.
I don't think any one of us other than you wants to stuff it in Sony.
She's in the best pocket.
Nope.
Pocket
I'm
pussy.
sure she is.
Pocket pussy.
We can use Sunny to carry the diamond? Jeez.
Think so.
That's where we carried you when you were sleeping.
On the diamond?
Yes.
I've seen this episode of Futurama and it doesn't end well.
I am Bender, please insert That was a great episode.
That was a good one.
As you're investigating this crystal, you notice that it doesn't seem to emanate any sort of magic anymore at this point, but you can tell that it was used to create objects of power, essentially. And the inside and the very interior of it, you can see that there are black, what look to be like veins or vines on the inside of the crystal.
So we should beat it up.
We should what?
Destroy it.
Or hear me out. We can use this to fund our empire of weebs.
Of what?
Weebs.
Leaves. Oh.
What is a weave?
Yes, that's the spirit.
Yes,
So we break it. Or we empire.
that ultimately depends on whether Jen tells you guys this stuff.
This is true. She hasn't told us anything.
The
She knows
Weave
all this.
Empire
We
is so
don't. We know
possible with the
nothing.
crystal, no matter what.
We know.
Jen is a smart guy. She's lived like
Squat
several
until she tells us.
Alright, Shikaka. What you got for me?
It's Tal Shiar. Get it right.
Or Tarlane.
So wait, what was, I forgot,
So it's a giant crystal. And on the, as you're looking at it, you can tell that it doesn't contain any more magic. There's no kind of magic emanating off of it.
but
It's got black veins or like vines on the inside of it. Like right at the center of it.
Oh great, I pissed myself.
Oh no.
Oh, like that's not normal.
I help it. I got excited. We're talking about dark, strong veins. on the crystal.
So you pee your pants? That's kind of sad.
Don't kink shame me.
Oh.
Don't kink shame.
I get
I
it.
got
He's
too-
really into
I got
crystals.
Are you
too
gonna tell
excited.
your party this?
You should see my house.
yeah.
Okay, so you guys know what she found on the crystal.
Alright, let's break it.
Is that the general consensus to break it?
Well,
I like
mean,
I like gradually lean on it as it's on his shrine. And it like falls off.
Oh, you want to?
Yeah.
You get
Let's
sucked
break that
into the
motherfucker.
crystal world.
She said that too happily. That's a try.
Yeah.
We'll break it.
No, you broke it. I'm gonna go with yeah, you broke it.
And that's when the zombies come for us.
I'm so excited to light shit on fire.
So as you guys are standing there contemplating what the hell to do with this thing, Goel over there decides to lean on the shrine full body weight, and the shrine tips over and the crystal hits the ground and shatters.
In how many pieces?
One very large piece and then several smaller pieces.
Where's
Like the top broke off.
We should make friendship bracelets.
We should make friendship bracelets.
Cool. Tarlene gets the crystal. All the crystals.
Oh crap.
It's not like fucking we can do anything
there
with
you
them.
go, guys.
Go make
I don't know
friendship
if that's what you
bracelets.
meant to do, but that's what you got.
That's what I'm
Nothing,
gonna do
crazy
during my
happened?
next meditation.
Alright, well, let's continue finding
It's a lot
baby
easier to
dragon.
carry now, I'll tell you that.
It is, but it's broken now. I don't want it. I'm losing.
Yeah, but I could.
Are there any like pieces that are like
Yeah.
I could make them into
as big as my hand, maybe a little
Yeah.
smaller?
magic friendship bracelets.
Ta-da! Look at that.
I
Magic
would
friendship
like to
bracelets.
try and pocket one.
Cool, let's take the larger pieces of broken crystal and get the fuck out.
Well, I'm doing this without anyone notice, if I can.
I mean, we're all standing there staring at the crystal.
Hey, see,
I'll wait for everyone to leave the room.
why are you trying to be sneaky, bro? I can see you. I can literally see you grabbing the crystal, man.
And Tarlene's collecting all the crystal pieces right now. She's gonna make magic
Just
friendship
take one,
bracelets.
bro.
All the pieces?
Yeah.
Sounds like a little.
There's one big piece and several smaller pieces. So that's 8 pieces total.
And she said, I'm gonna get a nice big bling bling with
8.
a hand size.
So there are
one.
7 small pieces? One?
Several means 7?
Yeah.
How many small pieces are there?
Enough
Several.
for each of you to pick up at least some piece. Because the bottom half of it basically like shattered all over the place.
So we all sneakily grab a piece like Z. We follow in suit.
No.
Alright.
I do. I see him do it. I do it.
I still have enough.
Oh yeah, you totally see me do it.
It's not being sly.
Yeah. I tried. Didn't work out.
I've seen you do it and try to steal it. That's what I'm saying.
And you were all against getting this crystal?
Yeah, because it was used for evil.
Was it?
Yeah.
So you're pocketing it?
Yeah. What do you think, I'm gonna keep it?
Yeah.
No.
You gonna sell it?
No.
You gonna smash it some more?
No.
Oh. Someone wants to buy a crystal.
We can contemplate what you guys are going to do with it later. Are we going back up the hole, or are we going to keep looking around?
If that's where the white dragon is, yes. I want to go back up the hole.
There's nobody alive, and I checked the rest of the rooms to see if there's any.
He
like-
checked a good majority of them.
Oh, he already did. Okay.
Yeah, he went through them, and they're all,
Everybody's down.
everybody's down.
Tabitha said go up the hole and talk to somebody up there. Right?
Theodora.
Theodora.
Cesarean?
Whatever.
Whatever her name
Said
is.
talk to.
I thought it was.
Gosh,
Is it
this was
worth
just
the book?
5 minutes ago, guys. Where?
I remember names, thank you.
I mean, I know where we're going. I don't know if Zeke knows where
I
we're going.
already said
can't
what
remember the
I know.
name.
Yeah, but it's going to be a climb, so everybody's going to have to roll me some athletics checks.
Oh,
I gotta erase all these fucking dots. I gotta erase these dots.
There are handholds and stuff, so you're not like at a disadvantage or anything.
You say that.
How do
I say that, but then, you know, you're all going to throw yourselves up the hole somehow.
What'd you say was it?
Athletics.
Athletics.
Oh yeah, dirty 20.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
Athletics, Tarlene.
Oh, yeah. 9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay. That tracks, actually.
11.
Zephyr,
11.
go on.
Oh, well, that was a natural 20 right there.
Fantastic.
So I don't need to add more athletics.
You.
16.
Okay.
This is why I work out every long rest, guys.
I know. Bro. That tracks also. Tal, what'd you roll?
11.
Hmm?
11.
11? Okay, that's fine. So everyone manages to climb up pretty easily, except obviously a few of you are way more athletic than your counterparts.
I feel bad for you guys being way down there.
Sing Blade is at the bottom, making his way up very slowly, which is probably accurate because he's so squishy. That's what he sounds like climbing up.
I get to the top first, and when I get up there, I just kind of like put my foot on it, and I start pulling the rope off with him.
There's a rope?
There's no rope. It's vines and handles.
Well, that's what I picture in my mind right now. I'm just like,
You could throw down a rope.
I'm just like so good for it, yeah.
Just pull on all the vines.
I'm gonna pull somebody up, damn it.
Just as we get to the top, you're just like grabbing us by the back of our freaking coach and just like throwing us over the ledge.
So that's what's happening here. Particularly because he's getting impatient, waiting for Sing Blade to climb his ass up as he's sweating his fucking ass off climbing this shit. Like he's never done this shit a day in his life.
I've never.
Thank God nobody fell off of it though.
Z falls off.
Let's
I
not
dropped
do that.
it.
Oh!
What are we supposed to look for?
You
Grendel.
guys go past Dern's corpse.
Grendel Wall.
He was at the bottom.
Alright, so we need
Yeah, as
we
you
need-
go
we
past
need
him as you're
three,
climbing
four-
up.
We
You're
didn't
like,
fucking
oh,
bother
yeah.
with him. Yeah.
Forgot about that guy.
No, we didn't.
Forever.
He's not important anymore.
He did.
Scrub.
He did.
What's wrong with you? I tell you he did.
Okay, so when you guys get to the top of the pit and as you walk out of that circular room, you notice that this area is much different than it looked just 2 days ago. Everything is
Oh, we've
cleaned
been
up.
down there the whole
The
only
giant
been 2
pile
days.
of unsorted random pieces of armor and shields and stuff is all organized and up against the wall. And Grenell is standing in the middle of the large room, directing goblins to clean everything up still. Like there's still things being moved around. Everyone's very busy.
Grendel!
You guys remember this one?
Grendel!
Damn it!
Grendel!
Okay. Oh, I see you're alive.
For the most part. Did you see my new armor? I got new armor.
Didn't one of the adventurers have that?
No?
But it looks similar. Never mind. I'm not going to ask questions.
As you shouldn't. We're gonna ask the question. So,
Yeah,
do you know where that
fair.
baby white dragon is?
I do.
Where's it located at?
Did you take
Appreciate
care of
the
what I
sub,
asked?
my guy.
Yes.
What happened to it? Did you destroy the tree?
The tree is no more. It was a very juicy steak.
What
It
happened
was
to
so
everybody
juicy.
down there?
Yes, it was.
I thought you said you weren't gonna ask questions.
I need answers. Those were a lot of our friends and family.
They may or may not be able to be woken up. We did not do it to them.
No, I kind of feared something like that would happen.
I mean, you know, it is safe for you to go down there. Theodore's very nice. So,
I knew you guys would be safe if you at least reached her.
yes. So, I mean, if they can't be woken up, you can at least, you know, have a funeral.
You will have a body.
This is true. We would have to celebrate. Cannot let them die in vain.
Nope, they didn't. It was for a good cause.
And when will the celebration be?
In a few days' time, we will have to go down there and inspect. and figure out just
I
how
would
many of
suggest
us
not
are going.
waiting a few days.
Oh yeah,
It
you
will take us
definitely
a
go
few
down
days
there
to get them all out of there.
Well, yes. But
They're gonna smell pretty bad in a few days. I'll tell you that much.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, expedite the process if you could. So then that way you know, you can have a proper celebration for them before it turns smelly. So
Yeah, nobody gonna show up in a couple days.
if they cannot be woken up, so we were having some difficulties there. But as you know,
Saying
with
if,
the tree.
But I feel like you already know the answer to that.
We actually don't.
Well, I'm not entirely sure how the tree works. As we did try to wake a few of them up, and we could not. And I have seen my fair share of death. So I just want you to, you know, be prepared for the worst, but expect the best.
I love your optimism. I wish we experienced points where optimism was actually something to behold. But here, there is no optimism.
There is now. You're welcome.
Not baby
Well,
dragon?
are you going to take it back to the kobolds?
Yes?
You must promise me it goes back to the kobolds.
That's where it's going.
Because if not, this will just continue, and I would rather not.
Why would it continue?
What would continue?
This is what this whole fight started over.
You guys forgot why we came down here?
We've been panicking a lot.
We forgot everything in the panic. Put it in the egg.
One way we can fix it.
Well,
I'll tell you later.
shut up. Meeble's not a part of this.
Well, no, that had nothing to do with them. It was a great way to stop this nonsense.
Well, so if the baby dragon is not returned to the kobolds, then this will continue?
Yes, that's the whole reason they started this fight with Dern.
But Dern's dead?
Yes, but that still means that we have to right the wrong.
Okay. And if the kobolds are removed?
Excuse me?
Nothing, don't worry about it. I'm thinking out loud to myself. So, hey, that was a nat 20. Sweet. Wasted.
Wasted.
I just threw it back in the tray and it was like, bloop. And then it knocked another one to a nat 20. I was like, fucking bad.
Okay, so what else?
How do you feel?
So yeah, where's that baby boy dragon at?
I'm tired.
She leads you back
You
down the
just
hall
had a long rest.
I'm so tired.
towards the storage room where all this bullshit started. And the door to the left of the storage room entrance,
bro.
she walks through it, and then inside that room where there were the trophies and the broken chain in the center of the floor, cowering behind a table in the corner is the baby white dragonborn leg.
Oh, it's kind.
I think I gave him a picture for it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so cute.
Pretty sure that was like 12 sessions ago
Who
in
has
the
a
middle of
PCB?
I'll find it.
in the middle of a panic. So
I have a picture of
Logging
that.
the animals work on
Oh, I'm not logged
Yeah.
in right now, so.
I mean, it's technically.
I'm pretty sure I have rations. I'll try to give it some rations. Little nibble. Safe to be friends. Okay.
Cute.
Let's go look at our item list. Let's see what we got.
2006
Let's check out.
Godzilla.
Aww,
Is 2003 Godzilla?
we talked to it.
Oh, what are you?
Well, there was an ice skating rink and stuff. It was Godzilla. 2003.
Should?
What?
Does anyone have someone has speaker?
Yeah.
What?
That's speaker manners.
Oh.
Can you tell them we're cool?
I'm gonna teach my phone right now.
I guess I will ritual cast it.
Can you give me some doo-doos?
Wait, wouldn't it just be Draconic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I speak Draconic to it.
Well,
Cool,
then you
you
can
can-
do it a lot quicker than I can.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know they were like.
No one else knows Draconic?
We've went over this. No.
No.
Oh, okay,
You're
good.
the only one.
Why do you think I
Hello
brought
there.
you the book of Draconic bullshit?
I didn't know.
I'd say in Draconic.
That's huge.
Peeks up around the edge of the table at you.
How are you doing?
He kind of gives a glance around at his surroundings. How do you think?
That's why I asked. I have no idea.
Shit, sucker, right?
I say in
Would you like to
Draconic.
be prisoner?
I'm sorry?
Would you like to be prisoner?
Well, you see, that's the best part. You are no longer a prisoner.
Even if you take me back to the kobolds, I shall be prisoner.
Why would you still be a prisoner?
It's gonna put me right back in the cage.
So they've been keeping you locked up there too?
Wouldn't you?
What do you mean by that?
Appreciate you.
Kind of takes a look at himself. Do you know nothing?
Oh, he knows he's bad.
I mean, I look at myself. What do you think?
Oh shit, it's a race war.
Alright, so that doesn't have a race.
This is not uniting the races.
I speak in Draconic.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. But we can't hear
You
it.
better go out.
I mean,
Oh, you hear?
I think the good question is,
I hate when these immigrants talk. They're
you can
all
see,
in front of me.
you can see my red scales, can you not?
And yet you are more accepted than I.
Not always.
All I know is Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with. So.
I will be your friend.
Do you say that in Draconic?
No, I say that in common. I'm just. You're right. I don't understand what he's saying.
I mean, have we tried to talk to it in common yet?
No, I don't think so.
No, we just went straight to Draconic.
Yeah?
While our barbarians ritual casting speak with animals.
So all the kobolds, they will just put you back in a cage
Is it really just that easy? You just walk up
and just
walk
mistreat
back,
you
and
over and over again.
Well,
I mean-
speak common.
It's not that they don't feed you,
We never tried it.
but I would
I
like
assumed
to
it
be
was
in a
tried.
cage.
We didn't get that far.
What would you like to do?
We're just like, it's an animal. Yeah, speak with animal. Who has it? We like to
I'm
go the
not
difficult
sure.
way first.
I've never had anything but this.
I didn't know it was Benedict Cumberbatch.
Insight check.
Penguins.
Okay.
My insight sucks. Nat 20.
Yeah, buddy.
He's telling the
High
truth.
five.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah.
There we go.
Am I getting like a? Nah, just insight check on that. What if I told you there might be a place where you could roam free, under watchful eyes, of course?
What do you mean by free?
No cages, no underground lairs, no being kept in tight, small spaces. I mean, as long as you probably don't go. I mean, no offense. As long as you don't go out and just kill everything in the area, you could easily live free.
Kobolds will not let me go free.
Who says we're gonna?
You guys are gonna sneak in past the kobolds.
We will figure out a thing about the kobolds. Yes.
I walked up with
I'm
some
curious now.
rations of food. Here you go.
It is food. It is pretty good if you want some.
There we go.
What do you
Now
have?
we can pull it
It's meat.
up. No,
Some dried meat.
Yeah.
Beef jerky.
Beef jerky.
beef jerky, yeah.
Okay. He takes it from you. Snips at it first. Yeah.
Selfie.
What are you taking a selfie with?
Yeah, thank you.
My wand.
I mean, I think the.
Okay.
I start drawing when you're
I will say I do have some hesitations because most stories of white dragons I know of, well, let's just say they go out and they just kill and take whatever they want.
And how do you know I will not turn into that?
And that's what I do fear, of course. But if you stay in a cage, you'll eventually become that anyway. You'll want to do that.
Then wouldn't the logical thing be to kill me?
I am a believer in nature over nurture and all that. Or strike that. Backwards.
Nurture over nature.
Thank you. He says it's draconic.
So what the hell is it?
I believe in nature over nurture, so he killed him.
But, I mean, it is possible you may not. Maybe you can be one of the very first good white dragons out there. Who knows?
Where are you planning on taking him?
Huh?
Where are you planning on taking him?
Does he ask me that?
So you say you may become.
Out of character, where are you planning on taking him?
That's a very good question.
He can ride with us until we
Why
get
I'm
there.
A nice farm upstate.
No, we never get that far.
That's when we get a dragon companion for at least
So,
a amount of time.
I only have one idea, really.
Okay.
And I'm not even sure if they would even go for it.
Back to the fucking order.
Yeah.
Oof. That is a long.
Yeah,
trek.
that's a hard sell right there.
That's a long trek.
Yeah, I know. But he's a dragon. He can do it.
But we get a dragon companion.
Yeah. That is true.
In the entire opposite direction.
You had worse.
He can help us finish his mission, and then we can drop him off.
Yeah.
Or, in our travels, he just follows us.
That's what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm leading.
And then, we just take the detour route, which is a lot longer than the straight route.
Yeah. And just have him fuck up
Well,
things with us.
I have a question for you. How old are you exactly? How many years?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
I'm sorry. I mean, is this?
Why that dragon's woke, bro? How old are you, kid?
He saw some shit. I just felt like being bad, so I stole my grandma's car.
It's just like, it's in my nature, there's no way to change it, but you should probably kill me.
I mean, maybe like tomorrow, all of a sudden he goes through a metamorphosis, and then all of a sudden he's like 10 feet long. I don't know.
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't know.
Shit, is it past 12? Did I feed him past 12?
It just turns into a Pikmin all of a sudden. It's like, ah, fuck!
Ooh, that's a good movie for me to already watch. Hell yeah.
Gremlins.
So he's around 3 years old.
Gotta watch all
Ooh,
of them.
very young.
Of course.
They don't get much better, but
So you're very
fucking
young.
hilarious.
How? How old?
3.
Oh,
You
look
won't
at the
survive
cute
the
little
trek by
white
himself,
dragon.
and we're...
Can he speak in common? Can you speak in common?
Can you speak in common?
He says in Draconic.
I say in Draconic.
I don't think anyone ever talked to him before taught him common.
Oh, you're such a cute little
We're
white
gonna teach him
dragon.
common
All
too.
he just sees is
I don't
give
think
people
you should
yelling
teach
at
him
his-
I'm gonna
common.
give him the first word again. Target. Shit.
Like
Uh,
I said,
Dragon
I don't think
walk up
you
to a
should teach him
battle.
common.
That's the first
So
thing it says, because it's the only thing it says in common.
Like, is that a fucking dragon? Shit.
What is your name? I'm sorry.
Oh man.
I think I wrote it down.
Oh man.
no, we never got a name for it.
The dragon
I
has
don't
a
think it
name.
ever had a name.
What's your name?
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel?
I could have
What's
sworn I
your
wrote
name?
down the dragon's name.
I can tell you it did not have a name. It was just the white dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
We
pretty
can call him the
sure-
Light Fury.
Does he not have a name? We can name him.
Pretty sure he does not.
Okay.
Don't like dragons usually name themselves or something?
You should ask him that to give himself a name.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking what his name is.
Oh, okay.
I'm voting for the Light Fury.
They're telling me.
But he
how-
has to say in Draconic.
We have,
I can say it in common.
and he can learn. Common.
And maybe Celestial, Elvish, and Dwarvish. So,
You
best
don't need
I
to
can
learn
do.
your Draconic. Then you go full Strachtor!
Why would I want to learn Draconic? Everything,
So you can speak to a dragon.
everything that has been in Draconic so far has blown up. So no, I'm good.
He hasn't blown up.
Not
How do you
everything.
know?
Not everything. You're not right with that one.
That's also true. I got a charisma thing.
Calcrix.
How do I know that?
Huh?
Calcrix.
I vote for
remember that.
I vote for
Calcium?
Chris. Oh, it's a 5. We're not going Chris.
I do like calculus. If it's calculus, it's Chris.
Chris. Chris.
Can you spell that? I'm sorry.
C-A-L
C-A-L
C-R-Y-X.
C-R-Y-X.
Yep.
Yeah, Chris. You call him Chris.